Making a video. Making a video. Whoops. Microphone is on. My bad. What's up, guys? Mancake here with my first game with the Miami Heat.
And now it's time
like I have said in previous videos, my role here is going to change a lot this season because when I was with the Trailblazers, I kind of took on the role of primary scorer alongside Brandon Roy and put up a ton of points, but I've got so many good offensive weapons around me that I'm going to be more of a garbage man and a facilitator. I'm still going to post up occasionally, but only when I'm not being double teamed. And as you can see, Dwayne Wade is going to make this season very easy for me. Obviously, the additions of Rudy Gay in the offseason, and they already have Michael Beasley, who's developing really well, are going to help. And like I said, just working that glass early. Trying to just be a legit center as much as I can. I know I'm 7'5", but at the same time, I really try and play a standard game of basketball. And one thing I will say is I absolutely hate guarding Chris Bosh, and I'll go into more of that later. But I got to clean up this glass first, and that's exactly what I'm going to do all season long. Hopefully, I get an easy tip slam there. If they're not going to box me out, I'm definitely going to flush that. And Rudy Gay just going to town. There's so many good young players here, and Dwayne Wade at shooting guard is amazing. That like I said, Chris Bosh just a beast, and throws a little hop step down there, spin, and gets a sweet dunk. But I gotta play some defense. That's what I'm sure they brought me in here for. I'm just a beast down on that low block. But another offensive rebound. I'm loving it, facilitating as much as I can, and really looking forward to playing alongside Rudy Gay and Beasley. And here's an example why. Rudy Gay just makes a sweet steal, gives it to Dwayne Wade, who gets a sweet throw down. This game's pretty close, though, and one thing I will say is I'm really happy to have Al Harrington coming off the bench. He's just a legit scorer, and he shows you why right there. But once again, just hate guarding Chris Bosh. He's got one of the fastest and highest release point jumpers for a big man in the game. It's just straight nasty. Another example of me getting an offensive rebound and a tip in there. Definitely liking that so far. And Jarrett Jack getting nasty in the post. Definitely have to show this off. Got it over me and Daquan Cook there, so gotta post that. I don't know what Calderon's thinking here, but I'm gonna block that all day. And one thing I've noticed so far is, as I get another block, this team is so built to run. I'm loving playing with him between Rudy Gay and Dwayne Wade and Daquan Cook, but don't forget about campaign. I love doing that in transition with the tip slam. And why not get a little buzzer beater here? And I pump fake and get the buzzer beating layup, so I'll take that. But Chris Bosh in the post, he's just a monster. Even better this season, and he just out-muscles me there. And if you haven't noticed already, there's another player on the court with an afro. I like to think of him as Mini-Me. It looks like he's a drafted player that they got in the offseason. I'm loving it. It's like a mini campaign, and he's just a straight beast. As you'll see here, he's in transition, gets caught up, decides to post up, takes a shot, and one. I'll take that. Definitely need to give this guy his props, and get a close-up there, and he's even got a baby little beard growing there, so he really is a mini-me. And he misses the free throw, but I bail him out with my own offensive rebound there and get a putback over Chris Bosh and one. It's a 5-point play. We're really putting some distance between us and these Raptors. And Jarrett Jack, what are you doing? They need another chance, and they still miss, so I'm happy with that. We've got a 14-point lead, and Mini-Me is just going to town, making a tough shot. Loving this team so far. So much talent. And Rudy Gay, tough layup in the lane. It's ridiculous. It's going to be such a great, fun season. And Chris Bosh is going to town. That's to be expected with him, really. And as long as we can control the rest of his team, then we'll be fine. And Dwayne Wade just doing his little Rudy Gay impersonation there, too. And, we just got so many people that can score in so many ways. And Jermaine O'Neal off the bench is going to be a reliable big man as well. And don't forget, we have Shaq that'll come off the bench at some point as well. And Dwayne Wade, I had to show this play. He split the pick and roll defense and found the wide open Mario Chalmers for a three-pointer. And we're at the end of the second quarter here, and they miss. I get the rebound, and we're going to go into halftime with a very, very good lead, if you ask me. And pretty much everyone's contributed so far. I think I had a pretty good half, but I'm not really sure. I know I cleaned up the glass, but I didn't take too many shots. And that's the case. 13 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 blocks already. And that is with extended minutes, but, I haven't really been taking any unnecessary shots so far, and you'll see that at the end. But we're back here in the second half, and Chris Bosh just doing what he does. Michael Beasley gets the miss, but you know what's coming. Loving those tip slams. They are like my signature play by now. Just get them all the time at this point. I'm probably going to do a montage of tip slams at some point in the future. We'll see. But once again, just Chris Bosh, just a beast. It's amazingly fun to watch him go to work. And team is just playing on their own. They don't even need me out here. I'm just a big 7'5" goon and don't really need me. Like I said, I could just stand still and they'll probably still score. They're so talented. And finally get a block on Chris Bosh, and we're in transition here. And Rudy Gay will find a streaking Dwayne Wade for an easy layup. It's a 20-point lead at this point. I'm extremely excited. And get a shot defense here on Bargnani, but he still hits a tough shot. Trying to make a comeback here, it seems, but they got no answer for our team, and Dwayne Wade is just amazingly fun to watch bring the ball up the court because he's just throwing moves down left and right. He almost gets a steal here, but they get it back, and Chris Bosh makes a super tough layup with two people trying to block his shot. Whatever, and we get some good ball movement here, and I find Dwayne Wade for the easy layup. He can't really guard me when I'm passing from that high of a release point, but, you know, at least I tried, I guess. And this is another example of my young teammates going to town. This is going to be such a good team. I'm definitely going to have to post some more videos because I expect a ton of highlight plays with the crazy dunkers and great shooters we have here. And, of course, you know, I can do a little bit of that myself, so we'll see. But Dwayne Wade finding Daquan Cook, who will be a very good player off the bench. Just let me know what you guys think of this team. I think it's amazing, to be quite honest. I've seen better, but at the same time, I have to thank you all for pretty much forcing me to go to the Heat. I was reluctant, but I found them, so I'm happy with that. You know, this game's starting to get close to the end. Fourth quarter here, and Dwayne Wade is just putting salt in the wounds there with a deep three, and I should have dunked this in reality, but I passed it out. We missed, but Jermaine O'Neal with the rebound passes it back out to Dwayne Wade for another three. Just punishing these Raptors at this point. And you'll want to keep an eye out on these lineups here in a bit. I know I get a sweet post move here, but I get subbed out and subbed back in. And I think we have 4 big men on the court now with Dwayne Wade at the point guard. Shaq's probably at like the shooting guard or something ridiculous like that. I'm not sure. But it gets even worse here in a minute. And playing a little more defense because I was guarding a shooting guard, and I'm not sure why. But substitution logic in this game is pretty awesome. Either way, just a great game so far. And so many big men, and I don't know why they leave Al Harrington wide open on the edge there, and he hits another three. Here's probably our most ridiculous lineup. Al Harrington is playing the point guard, and Jermaine O'Neal makes a sweet shot here, but I think there are 5 big men on the court, including some drafted bum we got. It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me, but I do not know what Beasley's doing here. He takes a sweet attempt at a dunk there, and he misses badly. That's pretty much the end of the game, though. And I go for a shot clock beating jumper here, and I'm just a second late. I get the shot clock violation because I'm a noob. With that being said, we played some great defense and limited the Raptors to pretty much only being Chris Bosh, so that's really good for us. And as you can see, we had an amazingly balanced scoring output from our team, so I'm really happy with this new team. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably have another video out from my player within a week or so. We'll see. But as usual, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you checking us out, and adios.